Okay, so welcome back to the very final game of the season. We have secured the premiership. The helicopter did not fly in with the trophy, so we have to play our final game to get the celebrations, and I'm sure they have it in the bus on the way, ready for the end of this game. So this fixture has no impact on the final standings either, even if we lose. So this one's all about just having a good game. This is quite a beautiful stadium. I'm not really interested in the result. I want to keep everyone fresh and just enjoy the game. Just going to play this into Randall. Miele's at the top there, but that's ended up going to Gambin. He's going to take a shot. Oh! Wonder goal! He just put it away! Why can't you just do that every time? Unbelievable. It's brilliant. Well done, Gambin. Simple goal, played in from the outside. Now, did it take a no, it didn't take a deflection. I thought it may have. Just the angle was just way too difficult for the keeper to cover. Maybe one of his best of the season. Oh, what a goal! That was a cracker. Man, did he leap over my defender there. What a great goal. Yep. Miele's not the tallest fella. He got a good connection. Stevens couldn't quite get there. That's from a way out as well. What a shot. Nice goal, man. We have both scored now. Game on. Nice ball to Henry. Henry weaving. Slater plays through Lecco. Okay, he's going to hold it up. Oh, he's offside. Yeah, that's no good. Okay, that's half time, boys. Bring it in. Let's have a look and see how we're doing. Well, they've been creaming us in possession. They've had 2 shots, 2 on target and 1 goal. They've had 3 shots, 3 on target and 1 goal. Very even. So yeah, let's finish it off on a high and then celebrate. Good job. Keep going. Keep going. Cut it in. Oh, he's pulled me down. Unbelievable. Can't believe we didn't get more out of that. Gaiman did a nice job. They just squeezed us out legally, I guess, you know. Oh, Slater's gone over on that ankle terribly, and I'm hoping it's not a long-term injury. So I've made some substitutions just to not so much protect, but just to, you know, make sure that we don't get tired and get more injuries. Oh, Rawson plays in Togwell, cuts it back in. Have a shot, son. Oh, was not far off. Okay, ball into Yidam. He's kept it though. Plays it into Togwell. Togwell plays into Lecco. Can he get there? No, he can't. Okay, that's 90 minutes, boys. It's just a countdown now. Just a countdown. And that's it. That's it. We have won the league. Oh. Well done, boys. Fantastic. What a season it has been. I have to admit, it hasn't been as bad as our very first season, but we did suffer a lot in our first season to get where we are here. You know, this team has done very well. We clearly have some problems with substitutes and backups. But you know, we've done what no one could expect us to do. We've exceeded all expectations, even of the board, and every single one of those players deserves his place on that team. And no one fitting, I think, than Stevens to lift this trophy, because he has been a pillar of this team. And there we go. Second bit of silverware. Should be a nice bit of cash for us as well. So it sets a very fine stage for us for next season. Obviously we're in the championship. We're up against a much harder calibre of teams. But you know, we deserve this. The fans deserve it, and you deserve it as well for sticking in with us. So thanks very much. Right, so the season's not over yet. We've got a bit of back office stuff to finish off, and I'll see you then. So just wanted to cover off the league. So we've got ourselves and Rotherham who've automatically promoted. So Bolton, Sheffield United, there you go. Sheffield United were actually battling for promotion there. Even if they had won, they would not have gotten up into Rotherham's space. But I felt that there was a reason why they were playing so hard, and they're in playoffs. So Leyton Orient, Barnsley, Sheffield United and Bolton all playing in the playoffs. Interesting to see that Leyton Orient later in the season has dropped a lot. They ended up drawing a lot of games there. Probably the most that I can see, yeah. So we did very well. 98 points isn't too bad. Ended up with 28 wins, 14 draws and only 4 losses. Leyton Orient, the only ones close to us with 44 goal difference is phenomenal. Look at those, 65 goals. We're not the highest scoring team, but while we're looking at this, let's go have a look at some of the other statistics. Okay, so for the goal scorers, we featured with Ojo. He was our highest scoring player, which is very interesting in the league. We also had Lecco on 14. Ojo was on 13 goals and Lecco managed to score 12. And that's all who made it onto that list. For assists, Lecco was the highest there with 12. Well done, mate. Randall also featured with 7. And Slater with 7 as well. Clean sheets, Stevens. Look at that, 24 games clean sheet. Now that's not just Stevens who should be getting a mention there. That should be the full back 4 because they played out of their skins this season. Yellow cards, I don't think we'll feature very much in here. We've probably had the best run. Yeah, we don't even feature. I think we've probably got the Fair Play Award for the year with no red cards or yellow cards like the other teams. We played very fairly, I think. Okay, so that wraps up the stats. So now we've got, I feared the worst when that happened. So Craig Slater has a broken ankle. He's going to be out for 3 months. I don't know if that'll bring him back for the new season, or we're going to have to start the new season without him. I mean, as in like league games. But that's a fair whack. That's going to be a big impact to our midfield. Okay, so we have a problem. It's a big problem, and it's fourfold. Oxford, Sutter, Henry, and Ojo have all declined their offers. And no matter what I offer them, they reject it. And a couple of things that are quite interesting are what's on the left-hand side here. There's no years, there's no salary, there's no goal bonus, and no squad role mentioned here. That's abnormal. And every time I usually put in an offer for the terms, it's all 0, which makes me think that something's glitched here. But we'll have to see. I think maybe once we move into the new season, I still have a month on the contract, so maybe we could fix it there. Let's see what happens. Okay, so to add insult to injury, it looks like these players are completely glitched. There's something going on with the team that they're working with. So for example, Ojo, he's associated with Liverpool, but something's not quite right there with the team name. It's just using the token. All 4 of them are like this. No matter what I offer them, it doesn't work. And it looks like we've lost these players, which I'm absolutely devastated about, which means we have a huge problem for next season. We've lost 3 of our back 4. Anyway, in other news, we won the Manager Award for the season, which is very well done. Thank you for your support and your persistence, just as influential in that as I was. So that's where we stand. We stand with a huge hole in our defence, and what's worse, I really hope this glitch isn't going to impact Slater and Lecco. I mean, that means we'd lose another 2 players. Anyway, that's what management's all about, and I'm up for the challenge. So in reflection, the board are amazed with our season, so good stuff there. But then a little bit mediocre about our cup run. I can't believe that because we won the Johnson Paint Trophy. So, I mean, really? Expectations need a little bit of a reality check there. Anyway, new season, here we come. So there were two players that I need to introduce you to. They were the ones that we arranged on pre-signed contracts at the end of their season in the last window that we had. The first one is Gio. He's come from Dortmund, and unbelievably, they let him go. He's 24 and he's 67 rated. We've got an absolute steal here. We paid nothing for him. He's worth 700k. So that at least helps in the midfield, right? The other guy we have is Juan Edwards, and he is 24, 65 rated, and he's just come from Crawley Town for nothing. So we're just paying their wages, and we've just managed to score some good midfielders, which makes me not feel too bad about our situation with Ojo. Okay, so in other news, we have confirmation that Akinde has gone to Crewe Alexandra, and Champion has headed off to his new home in Newport County. So the other thing that I've just noticed is we've been given a goalkeeper. I think this may just be because, well, I don't know. I don't know who this guy Mitrev is. Maybe he was added to the team because we didn't have enough goalkeepers. Maybe he was added because of maybe some squad updates. To be honest, I have no idea, but he's 66 rated. He's better than Etheridge, so he becomes our new backup goalkeeper. That said, he is 30. The other bizarre addition is Timaeus Priskin. He has come from nowhere. He's also 30. He's apparently been at the club since 2017. He's 68 overall and worth 650k. Yeah, I don't really know what to do with him. Maybe sell him? Weird. Maybe the board felt sorry for us or something, I don't know. Okay, so we've got an update that during the off-season training, Dembele has suffered a broken collarbone. He'll be out for 2 months. So Dembele and Slater will probably be back at the same time, just as the season kicks off, which is not good for us because he's our backup centre back. So we're in a big hole here. Okay, so it's time to do a squad report. We kick off with Jamie Stevens. He is doing phenomenally well. Number one goalkeeper. He's 71 rated and valued at 1.1 million. You little ripper. So he's going to be with us basically until he hangs up his boots. Etheridge, 57 rated, 22. I mean, he's an okay backup keeper. The idea this season was we won't have to use our second team at all. We'll supplement second team players into the main team to try and gain breathers, but never will I play the second team on their own. We have Mitrev. I've put on the loan to get him out. Maybe we can save some wages that way. I can't sell him. He's only just joined the club, of course, so we're stuck with him. Lyle Heasted at Notts County. Got Pearson at right back and Hoyt. So 62 is our highest rating right back. We need a right back. I'm adding it to the list. Centre back, we've got Rawson, who's on loan only for the season. We need a centre back. We also have Dembele, who's injured. We need a centre back. We've got Nagala, who's fit, but he's 659 rated. That's it for our centre backs. We need 4. We've only got 2. We've only got 3. At left back, we've got Elliot Johnson, and that's it. He's 63 rated. CDM, we've got Togwell, Slater, Taylor. So we've got a big hole there. We need a CDM. We've got at right midfield Yidam, Edwards, and Jail, and KI. We've got Nagu as well. In centre midfield, we've got Randall and Weston, and Fonguk. We've got left midfield, we've got Gambin. I mean, we have just such a light team. In Cam, we've got Millet. At striker, we've got Lecco, Cole, Tomlinson, and Prisket. So other players can play at Cam. We do need another left midfielder. I mean, Gambin is good at 67. Maybe we can get him to 70. I don't know. But in the midfield here, we need someone who can help Randall and also Slater at CDM. Taylor, he ain't going to cut it. He's on loan still at Accrington Stanley. Togwell, he's too old. Look, he's overall still 59. But we need a CDM. Left back, we need a left back. We need at least 2 centre backs, and we need a right back. Yeah, we need a right back as well. So right back, centre back, left back, CDM, and if possible a Cam as well, so we can play moving forward. Oh boy. Okay, and so before we start getting into looking at players or anything, I mean, we do have a short list that we can look up. I did want to mention we have 4.1 million in the transfer budget this season, so that's going to help. It's certainly not going to be able to purchase us like for like, as you saw, or you may not have saw. Ojo and the likes of his comrades who've left the club are all in the 2 and a bit millions, which is really disappointing, but yeah, it's life. So we've got 18k, 4.1 million. I mean, if we're going to start purchasing players, I think 10, so 4.5. I mean, that should get us some decent players, really. Let's see what we can find. Okay, so we've got some good news. Slater is back from injury and he's back in the squad. Okay, so after literally hours I've spent scouting, searching, checking. I mean, the way I've done this is try to go through teams and look at the players on loan, then do an inquiry if they are within our budget of loan. Like, for example, everyone must be under 10k. We cannot possibly afford anyone more than that. So I've gone through all these different teams. I have made initial inquiries, I've made initial offers, and here is a list of about 10 players that we have on our scouted radar. So I just want to run through them yet. Not all of them are scouted, but they all are promising. So start off with Sutter. He is the younger brother of John. He's a centre back. He's 18. He's worth just under $1 million. We've put a good offer in for him. Fitzwater, he is from Albion. He's 19. He's a centre back, and these are the asking prices. We've put in offers lower than these, and they've accepted it. That's the main thing. Clark Salter, he's from Chelsea. He looks like to be a very good centre back for us at 19 years of age. We also have John Egan. We have scouted him before, and I guess it's over a year old now, but yeah, he's 24. He's got an offer in under $1 million. We know nothing about him yet. Got Mark O'Brien from Luton Town. He's 24, worth 1.3 million. And we've got Luke Ayling. He's a centre back, 25, and we've got an offer in under 875k. So we have 6 centre backs to choose from. I would like to get 3 right now, and then maybe mid-season we'll look at getting another. But we need at least 2, if not 3. And for the amount of money we have, I think we can do that. The other option is to get 2 centre backs and a left back, which, you know what, I think we're going to have to do that. So already I renege on my initial plan. So we want to get 2 centre backs, 1 left back. And of our left backs, we have Kenlock, who's worth $1 million, and he's from Ipswich Town. We've got Joe Gomez, which I think I'm just going to buy this guy. He's worth almost $2 million. He's from Liverpool. He's 20 years old, and its acceleration, like we can already see, its acceleration, sprint speed, strength, reactions is all looking pretty good. So we'll have to see what the final report says on him, but we have a good offer in under 1.8 mil on this fella. We also have Dennis, who's 21. So the ages are very young, which is great for our left backs. And then we have in our midfield, we've got Spittle and Smith. So we know Smith is 69 and Spittle is 66. So that's what, 2 million worth of kids there. We've got another 2 million to play with to secure a couple of these other guys. So anyway, I'm going to end the episode here. Absolutely wrecked, and I think we've got a good plan moving into the new season. We're just about to embark on our first game, so we won't have these players signed by then. But I'm going to wrap it up here. So thanks for joining me. If you enjoyed it, drop a like. If you'd like to see more, subscribe. But until next time, behave.